Hi Steinbeck fans, I'm Lisa Josephs, the archivist at the National Steinbeck Center. In a previous video, I showed you a 1945 illustrated copy of The Red Pony, an early Steinbeck short story about the ranch life of 10-year-old Jody Tiflin. Today, for all you students who have been through the Red Pony curriculum in class, I'd like to read a letter from Steinbeck, A Life in Letters, edited by Elaine Steinbeck and Robert Wallsten. This unfinished letter, dated 1933, was written to a longtime friend of Steinbeck's, George Albee. In it, he talks about his mother's worsening condition from a stroke, what he and Carol are doing to entertain themselves, and he tells George all about writing The Red Pony. So, Dear George, this is a very bad time. Mother seems to be slipping badly. Every other day she seems a little better, and then the next she slips back a little weaker. My father doesn't know how sick she is, and we aren't telling him. He has enough worries as it is. Don't tell anyone down there what I just said. I am sometimes astounded at the way things get about. Unbelievable. Anyway, we are expecting the worst and hoping it may not be the very worst, that is, paralysis. I'm taking up the harmonica in my usual thorough way. I have decided that there is no future in the pedal pipe, no chords. Besides, my new pedal pipe is in B and the accordion is in D. And while we do a fairly good peanut vendor, and the combination hits hearts and flowers as it should be hit, for serious music you just can't put B and D together and make anything sweet of it. So I got a D harmonica and we are getting hot. I have the pony story about half written. I like it pretty well. It is more being written for discipline than any other reason. I mean, if I can write a story at a time like this, then I can write stories. I don't need publications, so why should I send it to Story, which pays nothing? If I can't hit a paying magazine, I'll put it away for the future collection that everybody dreams about. It is a very simple story about a boy who gets a colt pony, and the pony gets distemper. There is a good deal in it, first about the training of horses, and second about the treatment of distemper. This may not seem like a good basis for a story, but that entirely depends on the treatment. The whole thing is simply told as though it came out of the boy's mind, although there is no going into the boy's mind. It is an attempt to make the reader create the boy's mind for himself. An interesting experiment, you see, if nothing else. I'll send you a carbon of it when I get it done. It'll take about 3 more days, maybe 4. I have to go to the hospital this afternoon while they draw some blood from Mother. So, what do you think? Did Steinbeck create the mind of a 10-year-old for you? What do you remember about being 10 years old, and how does it compare to what Jody thought and did? Thank you so much, Steinbeck fans. I appreciate your time and interest. If you want to learn more about what the National Steinbeck Center is doing, please visit us at steinbeck.org, on our Facebook page, our Twitter feed, or our Instagram. You can find these links in the description below. Happy reading!